Hi Leo, I'm going to do a general reading today for Leo, and as it's general, it may not resonate for everyone. If it does resonate for you, however, I will be doing an extended, and the information for that is in the box below. Yeah, so just a few other messages. I will be doing, I'm taking requests for personal readings right now, and the information for that's also in the box below. And I am doing love readings by the element every week, and a soulmate and a prosperity reading every week. So you can check that out on my channel. Yeah. All right, we're going to get started now. So I'm starting with the Llewellyn deck of cards and doing a Celtic cross layout here. I will be doing clarifiers and also cards from the universe from the Wisdom of Avalon deck. Okay. Let's see what's going on, Leo. We're living in interesting times, and interesting things are showing up in the cards. Now, it's because it's a general reading, it can be about almost anything, so we'll see what happens here. So we've got the Hangman showing up as a card from the universe, and along with that, the Knight of Swords. So because your perspective has shifted and things have been kind of on hold for a while in kind of suspension, but now they're speeding up because we got the Knight of Swords showing up here. So I feel like you're speeding up because your perspective has been shifting over that time when it's been kind of on hold. And so you're seeing things much differently now. And because of that, you're feeling much, a lot more physically, stimulated and intellectually stimulated, and you're like, okay, it's time for you to kind of put things into action and go after what you want. And that's why I see showing up here too, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is your destiny card in your recent past, and you've got the Fool on top of you now. So not only is your destiny, and I'll just draw a card on that, we've got the Empress. Oh my God, so definitely awake. And that's why I see the Knight of Swords, because this is your true feminine nature of creativity and, desire to give birth to, what you, now with your different perspective, how you see putting yourself out in the world. So it's very exciting time, and it's very lucrative time in terms of prolificity. In other words, things, creation is just starting, it's on the go. So you'll be creating, it's just like a whole future for you. You've got the Two of Wands and the Fool is on you now because this is the beginning of this time now. So it's lined up with you feeling much more like going after it, much more like your destiny's there, because the Fool's here, so it's the beginning of the next part of your life, and it's just starting. So it's really important that you approach it with an optimistic, excited, passionate kind of approach. And don't take a lot of the heavy stuff or whatever is over in the past, because you've got the Death card showing up over here. So this is a rebirth for you. And the Two of Wands, so it's starting to kind of feel like you know what's out there for you. You need to do a lot of research. You've done a lot of growth here, and it's been hard fought growth, let me tell you, because you've got the Wounded Warrior here. So yeah, it's been quite a your previous cycle has been quite a path for you, but out of it came an enormous understanding and growth within you. And you've got the Three of Pentacles above you now, so I think at this place, and the Four of Swords. So during this time, I think one of the things that occurred to you, like during this sort of suspension time, one of the things that because you were kind of spending a lot of time meditating and just thinking and kind of removed from the energies of the world, is that looking for people that are like you, looking for your own tribe, looking for people that think like you do, because you want to build something with your life. And you kind of figured out that if I'm going to build with somebody or somebody's, then I want people that are lined up with my own, belief systems. You've got the Two of Pentacles showing up, so that's giving you that whole sense of balance now. Whereas I think before you were kind of off balance because, the laws of attraction, if you're not sure who you are, then you attract people who also aren't sure of who you are, and also maybe not sure of who they are, and then you get all of this kind of chaos and out of balance stuff going. So what I see here is the realignment with yourself as the Six of Cups. So sometimes what we kind of go full circle. We go back to when we were kids, and when we were kids, we kind of were who we were. We didn't complicate it. We just were who we were, whatever that was. And that's how I see you've restored your balance, by getting in touch with yourself again. With the Nine of Swords, it's a process now to getting to the place of building this new foundation upon which you can launch the Fool, which is the next journey, right? This is the next part of your thing. So really thinking hard about how to put all this together now in terms of creating this next solid foundation for yourself. So that's what I see here. A lot of planning, a lot of research, a lot of thinking. It feels a bit chaotic at times. It feels a bit stressful, maybe a bit anxious, but I do see it as a positive part, as a positive process to go through right now, because you're being guided by the star now. There's a lot of healing taking place for you as you're starting to open up more and more to your passion again. Okay, so it is your nature, and it's written in the stars, Leo. You're a passionate person. So it's moving back into that passion here, because you did get really hurt. We've got the Ten of Swords here and the King of Swords. So yeah, I mean, you did get hurt, and the King of Swords is neither male nor female, but I do believe that that's the culprit that hurt you. And it's not that they're an evil person or anything like that. It's that they're, kind of cynical and a bit critical. They come from a critical place because they're swords, right? So they're thinking, they're very much into their heads and not so much into their emotions. And I think that's what happened here. And poor little Leo, look at, you barely survived it, but you did survive. And it's not even here anymore. It's over, because you've got the Death card now in your subconscious. So somehow you worked, you processed, you worked, you processed, you worked, you processed, and you move beyond it, so that the Empress can now, come reappear and move you towards your destiny. So the Death is definitely about a rebirth and about you finding your way towards sweet victory for yourself. You're on your way to fulfilling you. Whereas back here, as I said, it was very oppressive. But that's, we got the Death card on that, so that's over. Then we got the Six of Pentacles in your environment, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So I kind of think that for you to go any further, I do think you're going to have to connect with, I don't know, I keep getting this for you, Leo. I kind of think you're going to have to take some courses, maybe go to school, maybe do a apprenticeship thing, something that I feel like you're going to be paying for it, to get really focused and get really clear and be able to not keep doing it kind of just on your own. So kind of reining that in and working with a team to create success. And I think that's where I see that going. Okay, the Four of Wands in a position of what you want, and the King of Cups in a position of what you want. So you want commitment. You want to build this future of joy and fulfillment and peace and serenity. I mean, it looks really like this is what you want. You want to build that. And you want to build it. Now we've got the King of Cups as neither male nor female, but it's a combination. It's somebody who also is balanced within themselves, just as you are with this balance card here. Someone who knows who they are. They're kind of heart-centered as you are. They're, so it's kind of you're looking for, and this could be a romantic relationship, a romantic commitment, but it can also be, a partnership of any kind, because we've got the Ace of Wands showing up here in your outcome. So this is you. Remember back here I said the Fool was the beginning of you on that new journey? Well, this is the Ace of Wands. So the outcome of this process that you're going through is going to put you squarely on that new path for you. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, Leo, and I will be looking in the extended at the Ace of Wands there and to see where that's leading. Take a look at this King of Cups too and see what that's all about. And the Six of Wands, this sweet victory ride. I like that. Notice we both got wands here, so it looks like it's around your path and where you're headed. It looks successful. All right, I'm just going to draw a card from the universe, from the Wisdom of Avalon, and we've got beauty. Butterfly, time to emerge out of the cocoon. Remember what I said, you were meditating, you were withdrawn from the world. Now you've got the Empress. The Empress and the butterfly are the same kind of card. So making beauty, creating beauty, searching out beauty, going from flower to flower and taking, nourishment from it. Okay, that's it. And if I don't see you in the extended, if this does resonate for you, I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you next week.